Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I've got quite a lot of certificates to go through with you guys today, but what I want to ask is, have you ever been to Summer World before? And if you have you received any certificates? And if you have you stayed or have you left Summer World after that? Now, I'm here to tell you that I have been that person. I have joined Summer World a few times, shall I say, and I have been given a few certificates, and then for some reason I never went back again. But I'm here today to tell you that that doesn't have to be the case, and this time for me is very, very different. So let's get started. So guys, as I said, I have plenty of certificates to go through with yourselves today. Now, just as a reminder for anyone who's new or who may have forgotten, I have had 22 weigh-ins with Slimming World, and what a 22 weeks it has been. So I am incredibly happy with my progress so far. I have gone from a size 20 to 22, probably should have been a little bit more than that because I was squeezing and breathing everything I had into my clothes. And I am now wearing a size 16 in a top and a 16 to 18 depending on the trouser style and sizing from like different shops and things on the bottom half. So I've also lost a little bit of weight off my feet, and this happened the last time round when I lost weight. So I was normally always a size 7 or a 7.5. I even had size 8 shoes at one point as well. Now I'm still quite tall. I'm over 5'8", at least 5'8.5". And so when I lost weight the last time round, my shoe size went down to a size 6. Now I'm currently wearing a size 6.5 to a 7, depending again on the style and the brand, etc. As we all know, clothes and shoes are very, very different in sizing, but again, always makes me laugh when I think about losing weight off my feet. So anyway, as I said, 22 weeks, what a 22 weeks it has been. I'm here today just to show you my certificates on the back of my book and on the front of my book as well. So yeah, really, really happy with that. To be honest, I can't believe I'm where I am just now. My previous video was explaining that I was awarded Miss Slinky 2023, which is unreal. I just cannot believe it. But what I also was awarded was Slimmer of the Month and Slimmer of the Week, which is just absolutely fantastic. So Miss Slinky, Slimmer of the Week, Slimmer of the Month, all in 1 week. I am just a bag of emotions right now, and I'm going to hold it together. I've had quite a tough day, to be honest. It's not been great, but tonight was the cherry on top of the really not very nice cake that today turned into, to be honest. But as I said, tonight was really positive, lots of encouragement, and really, really happy that I've been able to achieve what I have so far. So what I will do is just quickly run through my certificates for anyone who is new to the channel or maybe wants a little bit of a reminder of where I'm at right now. So far I have got my Half a Stone Award, Slimmer of the Month, Club 10, Slimmer of the Month, Slimmer of the Week ×2. I've got my 1 stone, my 1.5 stone, my 3 stone, my 3.5 stone, losing track here, but I'm at the 3.5 stone mark plus. So what I will say is that I'm incredibly proud of what I've been able to achieve. So far so good. I'm currently sitting at a 3 stone, 10.5 pounds loss, which is just fantastic, to be honest. I've not had one single gain in the whole time that I've been on Slimming World in 22 weeks, which I think is probably the longest ever that I've ever not had a gain in my whole life. And I don't take it for granted. I work really, really hard every week to track everything on my phone, on the Slimming World app, and I also meal plan as well, so I have a little bit of a think ahead into the days ahead for what I'm going to make, what I'm going to eat, what food I've got left in the fridge or the cupboard or the freezer, and just try to make the most of the food that we've got already in the house. And again, with spices can be really expensive to buy, so I would always recommend seeing if you have a slight alternative to that. And if you don't, use what you have and just accept that it might taste slightly differently. But overall, it's not going to have that much of an impact, and it certainly won't have an impact upon your weight loss if you use the correct spices and seasonings that don't have the sugars and things attached to them as well. Of course, you can use them, you just need to be extra cautious with how much you're using. So far so good, as I said, with regards to my weight loss. I'm currently 3.5 pounds away from my 4 stone award, and I'm also 3.5 pounds away from my interim target, which I wrote down here back on the 25th of May 2023 this year when I joined Slim World. So I gave myself this interim target as a bit of a halfway mark, and to think that I'm only 3.5 pounds away from that is just phenomenal. So I would really like to achieve that within the next sort of 2 weeks or so, realistically. My average weight loss is about 2 pounds or 2 and a bit pounds in a week. And to be honest, I want to just keep going with that. I'm not in a rush to lose the weight. I want to lose the weight in a way that I enjoy doing it, and I have enjoyed it so far for the last 22 weeks. And I think that's a really important part of following Slim World and following any weight loss plan or lifestyle change, which this definitely is after this long, is that you have to make it sustainable. You can't force yourself to eat salads if you genuinely hate salads. You can't force yourself to run or walk 5 miles a day if the weather's terrible and you hate the rain. You can't force yourself to join the gym if you struggle with your finances. Why put yourself in a situation you don't want to be in to gain health and to gain, a healthier weight by doing things that don't make you feel good about yourself? I'm certainly not about that, and I wouldn't recommend any of you guys at home are either. Now, there can be a little bit of negativity regards Slim World, as you guys may know about or you may have heard about on social media and TikTok, YouTube. There's always another person saying the opposite to what you say, and unfortunately in this day in life that is how it is. But as long as you know that you're doing the right thing for you and you feel confident and comfortable achieving your weight loss goals or your weight loss or your weight gain goals as well, because some people do join Slim World to gain weight in a healthy way too, then these are things that we need to ensure we do on a daily basis. We don't need anyone criticising us, we don't need people giving us advice or information that wouldn't be helpful to us, and we wouldn't also give that information in a more negative way either. We want to remain positive, we want to remain focused, and I think it's a really important part of a weight loss journey or a weight gain journey in a good way, is to remain resilient to what other people have to say about you, what other people have to say about what you're doing. And of course, people always have an opinion. Their opinions are not always valid and their opinions are not always accurate. So it's always important just to remember that you are doing you, and what you are doing and the step in the right direction is better than not doing anything at all. And I think that's a really important fact just to remember. Now, what I will do is just quickly show you what I was able to pick up in group today as well. So I managed to pre-order the Air Fryers and Friends little book from Slim World here. So I think this was £4.95, I think it was. Round about the £5 mark anyway. So there's over 70 deliciously slim recipes in here for your air fryer, your slow cooker and your microwave as well. Now, I've not had a good look through it, obviously I've just got home from group, but I must admit that some of the recipes in here look absolutely delicious. So there's things in here like air fryer waffles, which are sound right up my street, and they're 5 cents per serving. Cinnamon hi-fi pears, again, they sound right up my street, especially this time of the year. They've got French toast, halloumi fries salad, which again, I love halloumi and I love fries. And they also have something called tandoori hasselbacks with coronation sauce, which to me looks the most photogenic thing I've seen so far in that book. It looks delicious and really low sin, only 1 sin per serving, which is fantastic. And there are another few, obviously there's lots of recipes in here, but they have things like fish pie, air fryer salmon, zesty cod with crushed potatoes, crispy calamari, air fryer fish and chips. And what struck me was this is the first bit I opened the book up at, was chicken dinner kebabs and Christmas on a stick. Now, both of them sound really retro, really good. And what I will say is the Christmas on a stick is only half a cent per kebab. which is fantastic. They only take 35 minutes to make, and basically what they are is sausage, turkey, potato and sprouts with some dressing and seasoning and some little pigs in blankets as well, and you're adding them onto a skewer with some sauce and seasoning, as I said. They look delicious, really good little party snacks, party food on there. And again, low sin, so happy news for everyone. And we also have the chicken dinner kebabs, which again are only 1 sin per kebab. And it said, you have heard of doner kebabs, now meet their UK cousin, the dinner kebab. And basically what it is it looks like it is chicken, carrots and leek on a skewer and some gravy and extra speed vegetables on there as well. So if that's up your street, it might be worth considering having a wee look at that in more depth, and again some sort of sides on there too. But again, as I've said, coming up to the sort of Christmas season, things like this, they're really easy to make, and I think quite versatile for a wide range of different people, so children all the way up to adults. But again, with children, I know with my stepson, just trying to encourage him to try new foods, and things in a little stick are always so much more appealing to everyone, especially children as well. And finally, one of the other recipes that I've seen that really stood out to me is sticky mango and lime chicken. Now, I absolutely love Nando's, it's one of my favourite things, and I thoroughly enjoy the lime and mango sauce, or the mango and lime sauce, and I absolutely love going to Nando's. It isn't too bad regards Cineworld sins, so it is something that you can definitely enjoy on Cineworld. But again, why spend the money on Nando's, and why spend the sins on Nando's when you could spend just 1.5 sins and 25 minutes of your time making this delicious meal? So I think that honestly looks fantastic, really tasty looking in there. So again, over the coming weeks, I'm hoping to make some of these recipes. As you know, I do have an air fryer. Obviously we've got our oven, we've got our microwave as well, we've got our gas hob. So again, really keen just to try to find out new ways of making food to keep things interesting. And again, that's a really important fact just to remember, is that you need to change it up. Don't be scared to vary your diet, don't be scared to buy different things, and don't be scared to save yourself some money by buying the things that are on offer and seasonal at that moment in time. You will make delicious autumnal and winter warmer foods that will save you money, and it will please everyone that tries it. So thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope it has been useful. I am over the moon with my results so far, and as I said, just £3.5 to go till I get my 4-stone award. So if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I shall catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.